Hi, this is Gary Freeman with KGAB Mornings on AM 650 KGAB and KGAB.com with our What You Talking About Cheyenne segment, because Cheyenne, we want to know what you talking about. Okay. Hi, this is Gary Freeman with KGAB Mornings, and this is our very special segment, What You Talking About Cheyenne, because we want to know what you talking about. And especially when it comes to this feature that's going to fill the dreaded hole that we've heard about for years because of a fire that happened in this building. Well, long story short, the Children's Museum of Cheyenne is going to go in here. They secured all the footage that they need, and now they're working on getting the architects and the developers in. One thing that I know is going to happen, and that is the public's going to be able to have some input on what they would like to see in the Children's Museum, and that discussion will come later on. So we want to know what Cheyenne is thinking about, what some of the cool features would be on what they would like to see in the Children's Museum of Cheyenne. So we're going to be talking to some people today and getting their opinion on what some of the cool things that they want to see in this museum, and we'll find out what they have to say.
I think some educational stuff where kids can actually experience some hands-on activities that they can do and they can learn, and it can be fun. I think those would be good.
You think it would be good to be field trip friendly too? Like field trips could come in and do some activities there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think because Cheyenne has such a rich culture and heritage and history, I think some field trip to learn would be really fun.
All right, well, thank you for your time today.
Like you said, hands-on things, things that they can touch and feel and see, because kids are going to touch everything.
Yeah, if they're not licking it, they're touching it, right?
Yes, pretty much.
So what about like aquariums, anything like that with fish or animals, or do you think we should keep that out of it?
Aquariums, definitely.
What should be in there is like Shark Tank?
That'd be pretty cool. I know there was a museum that I've gone to where there's like rock climbing things in the museum and things that they could, like the microscopes that they can look into and stuff. So things that kids can actually do.
So yeah, kids, they have a lot of fun time with those climbing walls.
Yeah.
Great idea, because they will be taking some public input as well. So I think that's a great idea. Thanks for sharing your ideas today.
Thanks. You're
All
welcome.
right, very well. Thanks, Candace.
Areas for books,
Okay.
maybe some DVDs.
Hands-on, maybe?
Yeah, stuff that they can, what do they call it, interact with.
Sure.
More so than that, more so than a lot of other
You have any
stuff.
grandkids?
Yeah, but they're not in the state.
They'd probably dig that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, they'd work on it. They'd
All right,
do it.
great. All right, well, thank you for your service.
You're
All
welcome.
right.
You know, in children's museums, really, if they have interactive things for them to do,
Such as?
digging for dinosaur bones and doing things that involve their mind, their sight, and thinking, and that's really true to what's here and locally that they can actually get to and do outside the museum.
I think that's great, having a sand pit digging for dinosaur bones. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I think it's good to keep kids interacting with you and not just have them sit at a table and say, do this. They'd rather be getting their hands dirty, I think.
That's awesome. I agree. Well, thank you very much. So basically, you like what the library's done for children.
Yes, on the second floor.
Okay.
So on the second floor here, it's very good. I use libraries all over the United States, and this is one of the best children's library up there, and of course they're imaginative. And if they enlarge that, use that same philosophy, and just expand it for children, I think it'd be great.
So you'd like to see maybe a lot of hands-on activities and things like that expanded in the children's library?
I'm not an expert on that, but I mean just the philosophy of doing the best for the children and getting the children to come in there, and that's all I say.
That's great. Well, thank you.